Hi, my name is Ivan, and today we will be walking over the NiceTalk orientation part. So for the index, there's going to be four steps that we will do. First, we're going to introduce you guys about NiceTalk. What's it about? The background of our company. Then, after a brief introduction, we will go ahead and go through the procedure of all the trainings, what to do, what we should not do. And so let's go ahead and get it started, okay? It's pretty long for the background, so I'll go ahead and read it. You don't have to listen. NiceTalk Junior is developed by Hanzo Feizu Technology. Our program provides young learners with multiple animation resources to boost students' English proficiency in all areas by dubbing their preferred videos. Our curriculum includes updated videos relevant to young learners, common English songs, picture books, and classical teaching materials. Aside from multiple resources collected in the application, we also offer a variety of teaching materials and textbooks, categorized by levels, grades, and ages. The teaching platform for teachers is still on NT app for now. The app will be switching to a new program very soon, and later on we will go ahead and walk you guys through the new program and a new app when it's ready. A few procedures to follow for all the training. For the orientation training, we'll go ahead and tell you what to do after this. Okay. So first is after you sign a contract. The contract is when you sign it, go ahead and take a photocopy of your signature and paste it on there, or you can sign it on a sheet of white paper, take a picture, put it on your computer, cut and paste, and stick it on there. It works both ways. Then go ahead and download and register on the NiceTalk app if you don't have it already on your cell phone or your iPad or whatever pad that you can use. I'm sure they have an Android pad for it too. Um, Make sure your application is approved by us because if you do apply, if you're not approved, you still can't teach. So make sure you're approved. You will receive an email from us asking you about your openings. If you don't receive an email, you can ask us for it anytime. The email will be sent to you every week asking for your schedule for the following week. When you do get the schedule, when you do get the email with the schedule in it, what it is it's going to be starting on Monday through Sunday. Go ahead and just highlight, like on Excel, use the fill button and fill in the time that you will be free in. Just use a fill button and fill in the colors of the time that you will be free. We will schedule your classes according to your openings. There are two ways to check out the schedule. One is on Skype, and the other one is in your email. We will send it to one or the other. After you got your schedule, download the apps. Downloading and previewing all the on a slash. I'm sorry. Downloading and previewing all slides on the NiceTalk app is a must step for you to complete. So in other words, when you do get it, after you get the slides, all the slides are your course materials, your not training materials, your teaching materials. Make sure you preview that, you understand what's on there, and what you have to teach. So things as a tutor to do when you're in class. Well, first thing is you got to get ready for class. So make sure you come to class prepared. Some classes not that hard to get prepared. And not that it's not a very complicated class. There's only going to be a few pages in the lesson, and all you have to do is just expand on it and get creative. But there is two types of classes. One is the assessment class, and one's called a regular class. Assessment class is a class that you'll be giving to students and letting them know about how well their English level is at the moment. So after you do that, you will go ahead and write a report, let us know about it, and we'll go ahead and tell the parents immediately. Make sure you file the report within 10 minutes after your assessment lesson. The assessment report is very easy. There's just going to be two big sections. Each section has 5 questions in it. Just mark it from 1 to 10 and add the scores together by itself. It's very simple. The regular class, however, is going to be 25 minutes long, and you'll have 5 minutes to get prepared. Now, what that means is the 5 minutes is also technically free talk in regular classes. So 25 minutes of actual class and 5 minutes of you just talking with the kid on whatever topic that you guys feel like you want to talk on. Okay. Continuing on for things that tutors should do. Before your class starts, make sure you are on Skype 10 minutes before to let us know, like, hey, you're ready. So we can let the kid know that, okay, your teacher is online. You need to get ready for it. You need to get prepared. So make sure you let us know, your supervisor know on Skype 10 minutes before your scheduled lessons. And for the moment right now, don't click the go online button before your scheduled time until we tell you to. What it is because right now the teacher your teacher is we don't have you scheduled only for just scheduled lessons. When you go online, random kids and other people can click your name and get in a conversation with you, and sometimes that will drag out the actual, they will pass the actual time for you to do your class. So what it is because this is still a technical issue at the moment, we will be fixing that when the new app comes out, which is solely based on just scheduled lessons. For the moment right now, go ahead and bear with us. When we tell you to go online, then go online, please. So we don't have any trouble with you had to force to hang up the phone, and because your scheduled kid is coming, then the kid that you just hang up will give you a bad reputation because you don't want to talk with the kid. You hang up the phone. We don't want any drama or issues there. So please bear with us for the moment. Also, we will pass you to our supervisor team. Stay online. Stay online on Skype all the time. Talk to your supervisor when you have any problem during the class. Now, for example, like the phone, if there's technical issues, you can't have the class. I mean, you are online or the kids are online and you guys can't connect, and you cannot connect online. You cannot get the course material out. Anything that has to do with technical related issues, let your supervisor know on Skype immediately so we can solve it right away. Now, if there are some unknown technical issues, go ahead and take a screenshot. Let us know that, hey, there is the problem. I'm not making this up, so we can make sure what kind of problem is at the same time. Say, if you don't know what it is, we still can solve it through Skype. Take a screenshot, let us know what the problem is, and until we see what it is, I mean, it's kind of hard for us to solve through a phone, right? Now, things that you should also do, like I said before, about the report. For assessment class, there's going to be an evaluation report that you need to fill out, and you need to give it to your supervisor within 10 minutes of your lesson. When you are in official classes, you'll be doing the class memos. Class memos is very simple. It's just clean and cut, clear, one sentence. What did we do today? All right, we learned the alphabet, we learned the ABC song, stuff like that. Very simple. And before your class starts, check the stuff on your background. Check your camera, see if your camera is working, if it's clean. Are you in a nice background? You're not in a toilet. You're not in a bar, or stuff like that. And make sure you are in a quiet room that has good lighting so that the students can see you clearly. And also be sure you have a good internet or stable internet to support video chat. Sorry about the word video, it's misspelled. We'll fix that later. Teachers should turn on the camera, and wear proper clothing. What I mean by proper clothing is nothing too exposed. Oh wow, the word exposed is spelled wrong too. Typos everywhere today. Nothing too exposed, meaning that no tank tops. For guys, please just don't come out in a bathrobe. Don't come out where you're only wrapping yourself around this. You don't have a shirt on, or you're wearing a white beater, stuff like that. Wear something that's nice. Even a regular T-shirt will work. A black T-shirt will work. You don't have to wear you don't have to wear like a necktie with suits, and you don't have to do that. But just look clean, and if possible, maybe shave, wear some makeup if you want to. Get yourself cleaned up, and also it's better if you just have the computer a little bit far away and let them see the top half of your body, so that they don't get your face. They don't want your whole face. We don't want your whole face in the camera, because then when you do body gestures, the kids won't understand because the kids can't see it, right? So go ahead and leave your upper body, have the camera able to see your upper body. So when you do gestures and expressions, that so the kids can see it very well and they can follow it with you. Now, let's get to the things that we should not do. First things first, obviously, no private lessons. So that means you are not allowed to ask for the kids' private contacts. The kids are not allowed to ask you for your private contacts. For example, the kids cannot ask you for your Skype account, or you cannot ask the kid for their Skype account or WeChat account. Now, if the kid does, um, go ahead and tell them the only this is the only app I use to work at. I am not allowed to use other apps to work. If you want to learn more, please book another hour. Please book another time. Also, contacting the students outside your working hours, don't do that as well, because you don't get paid for it by contacting students outside your working hours by us. Because when you become the official teacher, you will only be doing scheduled classes. Um, at the same time, recruiting students privately, don't do that as well. Also, gross insults, cursing out the students, getting mad, throwing things in the room. None of that as well, obviously, right? For common reasons, and of course, no eating food, smoking, driving. Do not do your classes while you're maybe out in the morning you're jogging or in a bar or in a car while driving. Dangerous, right? And of course, don't do drugs while teaching, please. I mean, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it does happen. So just put that out there as a reminder, and make sure that you guys remember the important things, because after this, we will be given a short, quick, simple test. In a sense, it's not really a test; it's more like a short, simple pop quiz. And on a quiz, as long as you get the answers right, you're okay. You're passed. You're ready to go. Okay. All right, and thank you, and I hope you guys do well.